time. So, when I did find out that it finally went through and it was cool, it was kind of a die-hard local thing, so I never really tried to necessarily try to get in on it or didn't disrespect their theory on, just keeping it low-key. I kind of know how that stuff comes off. It was not only till about three years ago when I moved back here that I started coming here. So, it had already been going for about 5 years. So, and it's been some of the greatest times of my life since I moved back here. It's definitely made a lot of negative days for me turn into positive days. A lot of negative energy was channeled into positive energy, which is why I kind of have been doing what I've been doing up until its demise.
Does it make a bad day good?
Well, let's just, you're dealing with personal problems, or you're dealing with just things in your life, or poor choices, or the outcomes of things, whether it can be financial struggle, or a heartbreak, or a broken heart, or drug addiction, or all of them combined. And you sit there and you dwell on the poor choices you made. You can sit there and go, man, I wish I had some money. What I can do about it? I don't see the solution in it.
You can come here.
You can come here and you can skate, and you just channel all that built up hostility you have within, frustrations within yourself, and you make something happen out of it. The problems don't go away, but you get your rocks off, you get your adrenaline going, you're having a great time with your friends, just by yourself. But by the end of your session, regardless of what you can accomplish with that session, usually, at least personally for me, I can go, okay, I feel good, I can go to bed, I can deal with this tomorrow.
Community and connecting, or do you think the adrenaline, what makes it happen?
What, turning the negative into positive?
Yeah.
I think it's within yourself, to tell you the truth. I think it's just finding out who, I don't know if I say finding out who you are, but when you find how you feel about certain things, and then you've got the connection with your board, you know how to ride the board, and you just take that feeling that you have at that time and you turn it into positive on a skateboard. It could be a really bad day for me, but I'm tired and I'm sore, and I can just go straight down the bike path barefoot on a longboard, and it's not radical or tech or anything, but at the end of that time, it's you turn the negative into positive. You can soul search. There's so many different things you can do. Excuse me. Personally, for me, I like coming here just for the fact that some days are slower than others. Some days are more of a soul ride or whatnot. Some days it's just pump it up and fire. Just slow things down when your mind's going a million miles a minute, or just everything in life is going not your way or going bad. It's like the time to stop and just enjoy what you're good at doing and do the best you can with it. And it's something that unless you are a skateboarder or whatnot, it's just something it's really hard to explain. I hope I can get this through, but it's something that I've only learned within myself in the last 3 years. And it's actually, this is probably the first place that I really started to realize that it can happen, and that's why.
How long have you been skating?
I've been skating since I was 7 years old. So that makes, I'd say 33 years. Pretty proud of that. I'm 40. I got my first skateboard when I was 7, and I never quit. I fell in love with it. My first skateboard had clay wheels, open ball bearings, no nose, no tail, and I didn't know any better or any worse.
Different if you didn't have skateboarding. How do you imagine it?
I'd probably be in jail or dead from an overdose, to tell you the truth. I've always had a personality that's been over the edge, whatever it is, and it's definitely, I think over the years before things where I became an adult and made my own decisions, I was raised enough to where I knew and got good at it, to where later on in life, lucky for me, I'm still around, that I can use that as an asset and try to tell other people that.
For culture, you find a lot of people that have kind of had their own share of like hard knocks and stuff. What do you think that's about?
What do you mean hard knocks? Just like
been around the block.
I think a lot of it has to do, is just a lot of them come from dysfunctional families, and it's just, most of the best skateboarders come from dysfunctional families, and I think it's that whole energy outlet, whether they know it or not, that negative to positive, and they just really upped it from a very young start. I came from a good family, so I was pretty gifted, so it wasn't a dysfunctional family, but I see a lot of the people out there, it's their one personal thing where they're having the problems, they just get it, they're on themselves, whether they're skating with their friends or not, that's just, it brings that dysfunctional family, dysfunctional family sometimes brings out some of the best in everything.
It's gone. What would you like people to know about it?
when this place is gone, what I let people know about it, that just the good times they missed, how it's made really wonderful times for all of us. The stuff that went down in here.
Yeah, tell me about that.
Well, just, like I said, there's been some pretty crazy nights where the sessions got to where everybody's having a great time. What's the question again?
Tell me about some of the times, the good times you've had here.
Oh, the good times in here, just like the theme parties, the Cowboys and Indians theme party. You can't get in the door unless you're just like a cowboy and Indian. It's just funny and it's really rad, and people really get into it. The winter formal, you dress up very nice, and it's like funny seeing people in suits and ties shredding this pool, or just the times where it's just the locals and we get done at 11, but we don't leave and we just get silly ass, intoxicated. Next thing you know, we're all still in there skating.
What's the best cowboy and Indian outfit you remember?
Oh, mine.
Yeah? Tell me about it.
Well, it's just because I got leopard pads and I found a leopard cowboy hat to match it. Leather shafts, leather vest. Didn't skate that good, but I sure looked cool.
Winter formal outfit.
It was mine last winter too. I painted this thing for 4 days straight. Didn't have time to go to the thrift store to get clothes, so Daniel let me borrow his jacket, suit, and tie. And he said I could have it and wear it as long as I wore my painter pants. So, dirty ass pants, but nice suit on. And got away with it.
Cool.